Yes, so here we are again. I'm here and I'm free thinking, you know, and I'm thinking about the time we are actually living in, you know. I mean, seriously. We are living in a very interesting time, you know. Considering how it used to be maybe 50, 60 years, 70 years ago. We are living in a very interesting time. We are living in a time where nothing seems to be hidden, you know? Everything is just out there, you know? Any information you need, it is just there. You have a whole lot of choices. You have opportunities to do anything basically you want to do. You could be anybody you want to be in these times we are living in. The point is, though we have all this freedom to do whatever we think we want to do, or be whatever we think we want to be, but you'll realize there would always be the factor of oppression and stuff like that. But then there would always be the different choices different people make, because people, with everything that is out here, is not everything that is good. So people will still choose to do evil and wickedness. People will still use the knife that was made to cut bread to stab somebody to kill them. Yes. It would still happen. Why? Because that is what keeps the balance of things as it is right now, and that is the reason why you have choices, whether it is a good choice or a bad choice. And if we are not sure about the choices we want to make, the interesting thing about it is that you have enough information to research about that particular choice, the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the pros and the cons. We could do that. If something just pop up in your head just like that, without warning, something that had never popped up before, you had never seen it before, you can always do a research on whatever pop up in your head, because there are always information out there. And it's just like the scriptures say that nothing under the sun is new. You would realize that something out of the blue would pop in your head, and you do your research and you realize that somebody had been thinking about that maybe 100 years ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 500 years ago. That's how it is. That is how interesting the time we are living in. You could surf the net, you could go on YouTube, you could get information about the majority of things you would like to do on the face of the earth. So those times are interesting, and it is not like limited like all those years ago where people just have this choice to few choices. Okay? In those days, it still had doctors, it still had nurses, but now, as it is right now, we have more choices than those people. So the time is really interesting. And I can remember part in the scripture that said that there is a time to come when everything would be made low, everything would be level, nothing would be hidden. I never really thought it would have been literal, like all mountains just get flat. No. If you have eyes to see now and you are interested in seeing, you would see everything. My mother will always say that patience is a virtue, and if you have patience, you would see ants belly. That is patience. So to see things and understand things, it always comes with the eternal virtue of patience, of humility, of the fear of our Elohim. It always comes down with those principles. It never changes. Even in those times, things don't really change. It only appears to, but it really doesn't. Nothing under the sun is new. Interesting time to live in. Peace.